we just really need the mat. And if you want or need to protect any joints or any spine or any parts of the body, go ahead and you could take a pillow, or you could stack, or you could use blankets. One second. You could use blankets to help. And yes. Okay. Yeah, so you could put them underneath your spine, low back, knees, any of that, okay? Because we will be doing some kneeling stuff today. But other than that, that's it, okay? So we're going to start it standing up. And I want us just to get awareness into our body and how our body is with gravity. So we're going to start just by standing with the ankles and knees in alignment to the hip bones. And then let's just relax our arms down to the side of our hips. So just down by to the side. And then let's just gently bend our knees. So the knees is just going to help cushion any points here, okay? Now I'll go profile view. Start to pull the belly into the spine. Give me a long lumbar spine as well. Now imagine the top of your head, there's a magnet that's attached to a magnet right where the
You want to mute us?
So you're always elongating, okay? So now we're going to gently rock front and back. So just start to rock forward and back onto the balls of the feet. And let me go ahead and mute everyone.
I have another webinar I have to get on.
Cool. Okay. All right. So we're just going to rock front and back. And then as you do this, bring awareness to the feet. Are you shifting into the outside of the foot or the inner side of the foot? And don't worry about correcting anything. Just observe. Just start to bring awareness to how your body's interacting with gravity. And then start to bring awareness to your hips, to your lumbar spine. Notice if one side has more tension. Bring awareness to the shoulders, your head and neck, and just observe. Good. All right. Now let's just pause. From here, we're going to shift the weight into your core. You can place your hands onto the belly if you want. Now I want you to pull everything in. This is your powerhouse. The more you draw everything in, the more you find your balance. Now, right where your hip or your pubic bone is, there's a magnet, and you're dropping the other magnet right in between the feet. So if you shift side to side, you're just gonna go boop, back to center. And now what we're gonna do is lift only the left heel up, and then drop that heel down. Let's do the right heel up and drop it down. Find your center, making sure your body doesn't move and your hips don't move. You're just finding this perfect center position as you're light on the feet. Good. Now on your next one, let's actually go with the left heel. Let's lift the left heel up, shift more of the weight into the right foot, and then lift the left heel up another inch so you're on your tippy toe. And then drop down to the ball of the foot and slowly bring it down to the heel. Shift to the left, other side. Start to lift the right heel. Now lift up another inch so you're on the tippy toe and plant it back down. And we're gonna work it again. So we're working a gait pattern. Shift right, lift up. You wanna make sure knees, toes, and hips face forward. You're not internally or externally rotated. Let's shift left, lift up, and bring it home. Shift back to the right and give that left ankle a nice circle. But find your center, stabilize through the hips. Your sides of the waist are long. You're in it for 3, 2, and 1. Bring that heel down, other side. Lift right heel and circle it around any direction that's natural for you. Good. Keep lengthening upward. You're in it for 3, 2, and 1. Let's pause. Let's just wiggle the knees and hips out. Just loosen up, loosen up. And now let's go back to our upright standing position. All right. So imagine again, there's that magnet. Top of your head is trying to reach up to that magnet. It's this direction of an upward movement. So you get the spine to decompress. Good. Now with this position, feeling your back be long, you're going to drop into a little mini squat. Shift your hips back, give your torso a flat back, and then come back up. Let's add arms now. Start to reach the fingertips forward and come back up. We're going to go about 5, but I want you to be gentle and I want you to make sure you're not straining into the muscles too much. Start to plant the entire foot onto the ground. So all 10 toes, the balls of the feet and heels share even weight underneath them. Now make sure you're not more into the heels because your hamstrings are going to turn on. And make sure you're not into the balls of the feet because your quads are going to turn on. Shift it center, okay? And after this next one, you're going to hold your squat, give yourself a long lumbar spine, and then you're going to round your elbows and imagine you're hugging an imaginary beach ball. Good. Hug that beach ball and now scoop the belly into the spine so you're creating this arch in that back. And then you're going to open up the heart and your arms, look up at the ceiling, getting into a full extension. Now round again, hug that beach ball. Can you scoop the belly deeper? And then open up the hands, look up at the ceiling. We're just getting proper mobility into the spinal column as you extend and flex through it. Keep the shoulders down. Let's go for one more. Maintain that gentle squat. Scoop and tuck, and then now release the hands, stand up. Reach the hands up to the sky, interlace the fingers, flip the palms up, and press up into that magnet, that invisible magnet that's reaching your head up, and lift the shoulders up and drop the shoulders down. Let's go 2 of these. Lift up, pull the belly in and drop. Good. Last one. And drop, and now swing the arms down. Give yourself a little shake. Good. Okay, so now we're going to take it onto the mat. So the reason why I had us first work this in just a standing position is just so we could observe our imbalances and our strengths. So if you might have noticed the feet or the hips, what side might have created tension or held on to tension and what didn't. When we're standing up, that's when our imbalances kick in. But this time we're going to have gravity help our entire body find alignment. Okay. So let's lie down on our backs. You're going to bend your knees. And let me move this. Let me make sure I'm here. Okay. So on the backs, bend the knees. And even in this lying down position, I want you to make sure the ankles and knees are hip width distance apart, okay? So take a look. I always love this because every time we move, might as well align the body, right? So let's just start to melt into gravity. We're gonna flip the palms up to the sky. Let me shift this back. And as you do this, I want you to reach energy and length up through the crown of your head. It's like you're about to touch the other side of the room. And then start to shift your shoulders and fingertips down toward your heels and feel what happens in the cervical spine, your neck. You're allowing length to happen through the neck and energy to rise up through the crown as you draw the shoulders down your back. Now let's take a deep breath in through the chest. And as you exhale, melt the back of the shoulder blades into gravity. So don't use any tension or strain. Take another deep breath in, elongate up. And exhale, start to melt into gravity. It's okay if you're not holding proper form. Gravity is helping you reset the upper body. Now, I'm just going to raise my arms up so you can see. Start to bring the rib cage inward. So rather than a flare up, bring it in. Core starts to just engage to maintain the length through the spine. All right, we're going to work a pelvic rock. Dig into the heels and start to gently tuck your tailbone, lifting the glutes and imprinting the low back into the ground. And then uncurl. It's really gentle. Lift the tailbone or the glutes up and then uncurl. I want you to actively press the low back into gravity, getting gravity to help decompress the lumbar spine. Now bring awareness to if you're pressing through one heel than the other. If you are, let the weaker heel start to press and share strength as you pelvic rock. We're going to go for 2 more, and then we're going to get ready to roll up into a full bridge. So that was 2. And let's finish our last one. Make sure the back of the shoulders are heavy and relaxed. Very good. Neck is long. Get ready. We're going to articulate up into a full bridge, okay? So inhale, elongate the spine. And on an exhale, gently tuck the tailbone and roll each vertebra off of the mat. Be really gentle. Let it be a passive movement. Come up into a high bridge. Reach the knees over the toes. Neck goes long, shoulders down. Now, slowly roll it down, vertebrae by vertebrae. We're going to go middle of the back. Use the abs to scoop. Let's go to the low back. Use those abs. And bottom, or top of tailbone, I mean, and then uncurl. We're going to go 3 more. Inhale, exhale, scoop and articulate each vertebra. I want you to feel each vertebra lift up. Neck goes long, shoulders down. Roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Gently plant each vertebra down. It's kind of like a domino effect. And you're using even the abs to help the back extensors and glutes to control it. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, scoop, roll up. This is really good, gentle movement to create mobility through each vertebra of the spine, a movement we don't do hardly. So just make sure you're bringing awareness and you're being gentle with yourself. This is our last one. Inhale, exhale, scoop, roll up, reach the knees over the toes, neck long, shoulders down, and roll it down, middle of the back, low back, top of tailbone, uncurl, back to neutral. Beautiful. All right, so let's flip the palms down so they're facing the ground. Shoulders are still down. We're going to come up into a full bridge and we're going to hold it. Get ready for hip dips, okay? So inhale, prep, exhale. Lift the hips up to the sky. Work those glutes to squeeze. Can you get the hip bones up another inch? Reach the knees over the toes. Reach your head long. Now we're going to relax your left glute muscle. Dip the left hip. It's like an inch, but the knees don't swing to the side. Squeeze the left glute to center. And now let's do the right side. Relax the right glute, gently dipping it, but the right knee doesn't swing to the side. Squeeze that glute back to center. Very good, everyone. Relax the left glute. Find that dip. Squeeze the center. So you're initiating the movement. It's passive and active with that right glute. It's not an extreme dip. It's only activating the glutes, okay? We got 2 more. So this is 2 and 1. Press the hips up. Shift your hips now to the left side of the mat. You're going to swing the hips down and swing it out to the right. So you're creating a hammock now. So hips are to the right. Swing the hips back down and to the left. Down to the right. Down to the left. Now stabilize those knees. Try your best not to let the knees move. Only isolate the hips. Let's go for 1 more. And after the last one, shift the hips to center and roll it down middle of the back. Scoop the belly. Low back, work those glutes. Top of your tailbone. And slowly uncurl and wiggle the knees side to side. Good job. So give the low back, give the hips, even the glutes a nice relaxation really quick. We have 1 more. We're going to create active isolation through each vertebra for this next one. So we will be working a hip shimmy, okay? So let's actually all bring our hands up to the sky first, just to ground the back of the shoulder blades into the mat and just feel them relax into gravity. Shift or send energy up through the crown of your head and shoulders are down. We're going to come up into a curl and hold it. Inhale, exhale, come up into the curl. Keep the wrist over the shoulders. And now we're going to start to shimmy your hips side to side. So you're just sliding them side to side. We're not working a dip. You want to imagine there's like a really high skateboard underneath your hips that you're shifting, right? Okay, so now you're going to just keep shimmying, but now you're going to drop a millimeter down onto the spine, keep shimmying. Now another millimeter, and then another millimeter. Use the abs, and keep going, taking your time, planting each vertebra onto the ground, and then letting the remainder of your spinal column shift side to side. So you're creating space through each vertebra as you shift all the way down until you're at the top of your tailbone, your hips, and then uncurl, relax. We got 1 more, okay? Focus on creating space through the vertebra. Inhale, exhale, come up and shift into this bridge. Start to shimmy. And now start to lower down middle of the back. Let's go millimeter by millimeter. And then middle of the back all the way, taking your time. But feel each vertebra create space. Just fill it up with space as you gently shimmy out any tension into each vertebra. All the way down. And once you're done, start to relax, hands come down, pull the knees into your chest, really good work. Start to rock side to side, give yourself a nice spinal massage. You're in it for 4, good, 3, and 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, so now let's go ahead, take your hands onto your left knee, and then extend the right leg long. You could place you could gently bend the right knee or place a pillow under it if it's too much for the low back. So if your low back hurts, just bend the right knee, okay? Now extend the left leg up to the sky. You could grab the back of your calf muscle or the back of your thigh. Make sure you're not grabbing the back of your knee, okay? Protect your knee joint. Now, start to shift your left hip down across the room so you're giving your left waist length, and then point and flex your foot. Take it really slow and take a look at the second and third toe of your feet and try to align it to your ankle. And just feel this gentle elongation and stretch heel to glute for 3, 2, and now you're gonna pause with a flexed heel. Pull that left leg another inch towards you for 3, 2, 1. Walk the hands down to your back of the thigh. And now bend the left knee into the chest. Keep your heel flexed. And then now kick the heel up to the sky. Bend the left knee in and kick it back up. Let's get the shoulders down, neck long. Left hip is down. Let's go for 2. And your last 1, stretch into that heel. Bend your left knee now. Take the right hand onto the knee, and we're gonna twist. Bring that knee across your body. Extend the left arm out to the side. Reach the left fingertips across the room. And start to breathe into your left lung, the left rib cage and the left lung. Expand into that lung. Fill it with air, exhale. And then our next breath, we're gonna exhale our knee back in. So inhale into that lung. And exhale, pull the knee back to center. Really good job. All right, keep that left knee in tabletop. That means the knee is over the hip. Now, you're gonna extend the right leg long. Let's point the right toe now. Place the hands onto your hips. Extend the left leg up to the sky. Point it up as high as you can. Extend through it, okay? You're gonna now swoop your left leg across your body and then swoop it down to across the room. Bring that leg out to the side and up. Now the goal here is to not move the hips. So let's do it again. Left leg goes across the body. Keep the left hip down. Lower the leg underneath you and bring it out to the side, pressing the right hip down. Let's do it one more time this direction. Keep the core engaged to stabilize the hips so you can isolate. Now we're going to reverse the direction. Bring the leg out to the left. Keep the right hip down. Swoop it down. Circle it across your body, keeping the left hip down. Center it 2 more times. Swing it out to the side. Try to smoothen out the circle. Neck long, shoulders down. Last 1, even use the abs. Transverse turning on to keep the spine long. Bend your knee and place it back down. Good. All right, so pull the knees back into the chest. We're gonna do the other side. Grab your right knee. Extend the left leg long. You could bend that knee and now extend the right leg up to the sky. Wow, my hamstring needs this. Okay, so shift your right hip down now and elongate the spine. Grab the calf or the back of the thigh. Let's point and flex the feet now. Take it really slow and just feel how that articulation of the ankle, as you dorsiflex and plantar flex, it just starts to elongate, heel, Achilles, calves, your hamstring, even to the low back. It's this full connection just with this flexion. Let's go for 1 more. And then you're gonna pause with a flexed heel, pull that right leg in towards you, ribs in, 3, 2, 1. Now walk the hands down to the back of the thigh. Bend the knee into the chest. Flex your right heel, and now kick the right heel up to the ceiling. Keep it gentle. Now, the slower you go, the more you get to connect to the intrinsic muscles, getting them to turn on. And just letting you know, if you feel like there's a bit of a shake in your muscle at any time, that's a really good sign. That means you're connecting properly and you're allowing for a stretch and even strength to happen. Let's go for one more, pressing the heel up to the ceiling. Now bend the right knee in, take the left hand onto your right knee now, bring that knee across your body, lifting the right hip up, and extend the right arm out to the side. You're in this full spinal twist. Reach through the right fingertips. Reach up, length through the spine. Now breathe into your right lung, expanding into the rib cage. On an exhale, maintain length. And now we're going to twist to center using our next exhale. So inhale, breathe into the lung. And on the exhale, let's swoop our knee back to center. Keep tabletop position. Extend the right leg up to the sky and point the left toe. Hands go onto your hips. Now, let's swing the right leg across your body. Keep the right hip down and lower it down underneath you. Swing it out to the side, keeping the left hip down, reaching back up. Now, I really want you to focus on keeping both hip bones planted onto the ground, letting gravity help so you could get better mobility through the hip, through the femur, which is your thigh bone. Let's reverse it after this next one. Reach that leg out to the side, swoop down across the body. Again, really good fluidity that's being created into the hip joint right now. Let's finish off our last one. Turn on the abs, transverse turning on, and bring it home. Bend that knee in, beautiful. Hug the knees, let's rock side to side for 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to keep the knees bent, but we're going to shift over to our left side of the body. So yes, you're lying down on your side. For those of us who need a little bit of support, you could take a pillow, you could put it underneath or basically right where your waist is, so it helps you create an arc and keep the hips stacked. If not, no worries, just use your body to maintain length here, okay? So let's get onto our left side. Let's bring our left hand forward. Let me shift myself back again. So your left arm, is forward. You can also place a pillow on underneath your head as well. All right, so left hand goes forward, and then your right palm stacks over the left as well, okay? Now, for this position, let's all shift your right hip down. So you're giving the right waist length and you're creating space underneath here. So underneath your left waist, okay? All right, so we're gonna work upper thoracic rotation. Start to reach the right hand up to the ceiling and then flex or rotate over into this thoracic twist. Keep the knees heavy. Exhale, prep. Use your inhale to arc the arm back and over. Now, as you do this, make sure the wrists are in alignment to the shoulders. Exhale, and now inhale, pull the arm back and forward. Very good. Keep it going. Stabilize through the core. Let gravity help guide your movement. It's assisting you here. And again, use that inhale. It's a natural body mechanic sort of a movement. Every time you use the inhale to exert inward, it helps. Good. This next one, we're going to kick the right leg out in a diagonal. So right leg, it's flex and it's out in a diagonal. And now you're gonna arc the right arm over again, resting the back of the shoulder and knuckle onto the ground. Kick more through the right heel, reach through the right fingertips, and elongate up through the crown of your head. Stretch into all of your limbs for 3, 2, and 1. Bend the right knee, exhale, and now inhale, close that book. Good, awesome. Now we're gonna come up, we're gonna do the other side. I'm just gonna swoop around. You could swoop if you want. Good job, everyone. Okay, so Getting now onto our right side, stack the hips, so top hip stacks over the bottom, top shoulder is stacked over the right shoulder, and let's get the palms together. It's like you're closing a book. Abs are in. Give your right waist space underneath the mat to your waist. And now let's go ahead and arc that left hand. Inhale the hand up. Exhale, relax into this arc. Keep the left shoulder down. Exhale, release. Now inhale, arc back to center. Very good. Getting that full upper thoracic mobility to move here. Opening up that shoulder, letting gravity help open up the collarbones. We really want to take advantage of gravity, allowing for the expansion through the chest, especially for us who have been sitting down a lot of this time through quarantine. Take advantage of this movement. This twist also stimulates digestion and movement through the organs. So a lot of good things with these twists. But remember, use the body mechanic of an inhale to pull the abs in. Nice job. All right, let's finish this last one. You're now going to kick the left heel or leg out in a 45-degree angle. So again, it's like you're shifting that heel to reach across the room. All right, now arc over that left hand. Relax the left shoulder into the ground. Now stretch out to that left fingertip. Stretch down through that left heel. Elongate up through the crown of your head. Now stretch through all the limbs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Now we're going to inhale, bend the knee, and swoop the arm back. Very good. And now we're going to come on up. Awesome job, everyone. We're going to now go onto our hands and knees. We're going to go into quadruped position. Now, for those of us who want to protect their wrists, if this is too much for you, if you have carpal tunnel or you just want to protect the wrist, go onto your knuckles and you're going to let your knuckles face each other, okay? Make sure the knuckles aren't down. Let's get them to face each other. You're going to notice how it sets the shoulder girdle in its proper elongated form, okay? All right, so let's make sure the knees are underneath the hips. Good, let's extend the neck long. Now we're gonna go to a cat-cow. Let's start with a cat. Scoop the belly into the spine and arc and around the spine. And now drop your sternum, look up at the ceiling and let your pelvis tilt. Exhale, scoop the belly. It's like you're pulling the belly button away from the ground. Inhale, drop the sternum, look up at the sky. Getting the breath to turn on, because every time you breathe, it helps initiate the movement through the entire spine mobility. And let's go for one more. Drop the sternum, look up, inhale, and exhale, scoop a little bit deeper. It's like you're pressing into the ground for 3, 2, and 1. Let's pause. Good. Remain onto your knuckles or to the palms. We're going to turn on a little bit of core right now, just a bit. Now, first find a flat back. Send energy up through the crown of your head, down through the tailbone. Then you're going to curl your toes underneath the heels. And then use the abs, pull the abs into the spine to protect the low back. You're going to lift the knees an inch off of the mat. Get ready. Inhale, prep. Exhale, hover those knees, turn on your abs, shoulders down. You're in it for 3. Very good. 2 and 1. Nice job, everyone. Drop those knees. Remember, use the abs. Make sure you're sharing strength underneath the palms and toes. We have 2 more. Inhale, prep. Exhale, hover those knees. Very good. 3, 2, 1, drop the knees. One more time. Inhale, exhale, come up, hold it, hold it, hold it, engage the core. You're in it for 3, 2, 1, drop the knees. Beautiful. Uncurl the toes, wiggle it out for me. Let's get the left hip to meet the left shoulder, so you're laterally flexing. And now let's do the right hip and shoulder. Getting this now a new direction or movement of the spine, working a lateral flexion. For 3, 2, and 1. Now, let's elongate the spine. We're going to work some little bird dogs. Now, starting with the left leg. Extend the left leg long and reach the right hand forward. Flip the palm up to the sky. Find your balance through the core. Now, lift the left foot up and down. Let's go for 4, drop, 3, drop. Keep those hips stable. 2, drop your last one. You're gonna hold it, extend through the toes, reach through the fingertips. Now bend the elbow and knee in, arc your back, and then extend back out. Pulling everything in, creating strength through the right arm and shoulder, creating stability through sorry, that was your left arm and shoulder, and right knee is stable. Let's go for one more. And once you're done, extend out, hold it. Let's reach a little bit longer for 3, 2, 1, and bring it home. Nice job. Let's go side to side again. Good. Wiggle it out for 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna do the other side, but before we do, give me a super flat back. Ribs are in. You wanna make sure you're not dropping the sternum down, okay? So when you do this, make sure you're not arcing that back. Give that lumbar spine space, okay? All right, let's extend the right leg long now. Good, stabilize those hips, reach the left hand forward, find your balance through the core. Flip the left hand up to the ceiling. Good. And now let's kick or extend the right leg up and lower down, making sure those hips don't move. You want to stabilize the hips so they're square to the ground. Good. Let's go for 3. Looking good. And 2, keep pointing. Last one, extend, reach through the toes, reach through the fingertips. Bend the right elbow and knee in, arc that back. Exhale, extend. Bring the shoulders down your back. Pull in and extend. Find that reach. Pull it in and extend. We're gonna go for 2, scoop the belly and extend. Looking so good, everyone. Last one, just hold it for me, extend a little bit more, stretch into this, lengthen the muscles. You're in it for 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees, child's pose, good work. Shift the hips over the heels, reach the arms forward, lift the palms up, and give yourself a nice stretch. You're in it for 3, 2, 1, palms come down, scoop the belly, lifting the belly button away from the thighs. That means you're gonna naturally arc that spine in this flexion. And now drop the belly down, sliding the palms forward. 2 more times. Pull the belly away from the thighs, gently arcing the back, sliding back forward. Last one, scoop the belly in, round, 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 good. And extend, stretch a little bit more for 3, 2, and 1. Let's swing or bring the hands towards your knees. And if you want, we will be kneeling for a bit. If it's too much, you could place the knees onto a pillow or onto blankets, like a folded blanket, okay? But now we're gonna come up into this kneeling position. I think I'm just gonna go here. So kneeling position. For these, let's get our toes to touch. So you're creating like a V shape, right? So toes touch, knees open wide a bit. Cool. And now let's elongate the spine. So remember that magnet, or it's like a paintbrush right above your head. And you're trying to create this gentle little dot into the ceiling. What naturally happens? You go into this elongated form. Cool. All right, so elongate, pull the belly in, palms come out. Now flip the palms forward. Beautiful. Palms are in alignment to the shoulders. Reach the palms in front of the shoulders, like a little bit more forward. And now you're gonna lean it back. Find this lean back. You're gonna open up through the hip bones, through the hip flexors, stretching through the inner thighs and quads. Float back up, arms come down. Beautiful. Let's do it again. Reach the arms forward, neck long. Inhale, grow tall. Find this stretch. This is called the tendon stretch that gets length through this area of the spine that we hardly get into. Bring it back home. We're gonna hold the last one. We'll be fanning the arms, okay? Let's do it again. Inhale. Exhale, find that reach. Reach down through the knees, up through the crown of your head. Now fan the arms up while holding that lean back. If you find a shake, be proud of yourself. You're finding full connection. We're gonna go for 2. Good, pull the ribs in. Make sure you're not arcing the head back. Last one. And bring it home, wiggle your hips side to side, beautiful. All right, now we're gonna stand up, okay? So let's go ahead and stand up. You're doing great, everyone. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get a wider stance. Feet, hips, knees, and toes facing your screen, and you're wider than the hips, okay? Gently bend the knees so you have this gentle little cushion through the knee joint, okay? Reach the hands up to the sky. Palms are gonna touch. Good. Pull the belly into the spine. Now, palms are facing each other. We're now going to laterally flex over to the right. So that means your right arm is going to arc down and your body is going to arc to the side. Keep the left fingertip up to the ceiling. And now fan it back up. When the palms meet, other side. Laterally flex over to the left, drooping that arm down and up. As you do this, I want you to imagine your palms and your arms are working like a pendulum. So remember, we have like a magnet where that ceiling is, and our fingertips are holding the other side of the magnet. And every time they meet, you're creating this nice energy of movement where they just work like a domino effect. Good. Let's do one more set and try to imagine you're in between two panes of glass so one shoulder isn't coming forward. Good. And let's bring it home. Give me a shoulder shrug. Good, shoulder shrug. All right, let's move those knees and hips a bit. Good, find that wiggle. All right, so we're gonna be ending it with upper body focus. So especially because a lot of us are just sitting down a lot, so this is good for upper thoracic spine. But we're gonna start to release the neck, shoulders into the arms and forearms, working a little bit of qigong, okay? So first extend the arms out in a 45-degree angle. And your palms, make sure they're not out to the side. They're a little bit forward because we don't want to pop the sternum forward. Maintain proper shoulder girdle alignment, okay? Now flip the palms up to the sky. Bring the fingertips together. It's like you're pulling a leaf from a tree sort of thing. And now bring the palms into your forearm. So it literally looks like this. So you're creating this movement. You're going to be feeling a stretch through the back of the forearm, top of it and all that. And now you're going to bring your left ear to the left shoulder. Press through the back of the knuckles or wrist. Come back to center. Let's do the other side. Right ear to right shoulder. Press through that left wrist and come up. Let's do it one more time. Bring it out to the side. Press away. Feel that connection. And up, giving that release of that forearm. And bring it to center. Relax the arms. Give me a shoulder shrug. You could just wiggle it out. Nice. Okay, our next one now is flipping the palms out. It's like you're saying like stop to something, right? But this time let's bring the palms to your hip bone. So it's not to it, but like maybe 6 to 7 inches away. I want you to press down towards the ground. Feel the stretch, palm all the way to even the carpal tunnel muscles. Now let's bring the left ear to the shoulder. Hold it, and now circle or bring your head down or chin to chest, and then bring it back out to the left and lift the chin up to the sky. So you're just maintaining that left side connection. As you just roll the head back, side and down, press a little bit deeper through that right opposite heel of the hand. And now let's bring it to center. Let's lift the chin up, and now let's do the other side. Bring your right ear to the right shoulder, press down through the left palm, and back up, and down, and back up. Feel that connection. You're in it for 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and shake it out. Nice job, everyone. All right. Now, we're going to start. Imagine I'm standing up. I'm just trying to be closer to you guys. You're going to take the right hand onto your hip bone, take the left fingertip, and put it onto your left collarbone. You're going to lift the left elbow up to the sky and swing the elbow back and around, bring it forward. Now, as you do this, look at yourself in your video. Make sure your body isn't moving or you're not popping the rib cage forward. You want full connection by pulling the rib cage in. Let them knit. Good. So you're getting only isolation of the shoulder. Beautiful. Let's do one more this direction. Nice. And let's release it. Other hand, left hand on hip, right fingertips go to the collarbone. Lift the right elbow up, swing it out and down. Very good. This is forward, up, and around. Beautiful, everybody. Let's go for 2 more. You're doing beautiful. Last one, lift up. This time we're gonna rotate. So lift the right elbow, rotate the spine to the right. And now lean over to the right, down and around. Now we're adding movement of the spine. Twist right, flex over. Good job, lift up. Let's go for 2 more. Beautiful. Getting that spine to remember proper, efficient mobility. And then let's relax that arm. Other side, let's get the left fingertips to touch. Bring it to the collarbone, right hand onto the hip to stabilize the hips. Lift the left elbow up. Twist to the right and laterally flex over to the left. Swing it forward and around. Lift elbow up, twist over to the left, flex over to the left and up. Getting that mobility of one side. You might notice one side's easier than the other, and that's okay. This is our chance to align, create focus movement through each side. Let's finish off this last one. Once you're done, let's swing the hands down. Good. All right, so now that the arms are down, let's shake everything out. Bring the feet underneath the hip bones again. Beautiful. Let's reach the hands up to the sky, interlace the fingers. I'll go profile view. You're gonna flip the palms forward in front of the heart. Drop into this gentle squat, shifting the hips back. Pause, scoop the belly in and press the palms forward. Really stretch into it. And now come up, reaching the hands down. And now interlace. Flip the palms forward, bend the knees and scoop forward. And bring it back home, release. Let's go one more. Interlace, getting more of that movement in, scooping. And releasing. Nice job. Last stance. Palms, this is very Qigong-ish. Palms are facing upward. They're gonna be right in front of the hip bones. Imagine you have those magnets. Lift the magnet from your head to the ceiling and elongate down through the magnet underneath your pubic bone. Maintain this length. Now let's lift the palms up, pressing the elbows wide and lift it up the entire spine. When you reach the hands up to the sky, flip the palms away, draw the shoulders down and press the palms out wide. Feel that expansion through your entire body. Flip the palms in. As you gently scan them upward, feel each vertebra lengthen up as well. Reach the hands up. Flip the palms away, press the heels of the hand, expand wide, maintain a lengthened spine. Last one, lift up, scanning length throughout the entire vertebra. Inhale the hands up, flip the palms away, press wide, feel the collarbones expand and bring it home. Reach the hands up to the sky now, nod your chin to your chest, roll all the way down, feel each vertebra articulate. And notice how much more supple and mobile our spine is. Just relax into gravity. Let gravity be your friend right now. Start to relax the shoulders, your head and neck, even your ears and jaw. And let gravity gently decompress your lumbar spine. Release into it. Gently bend the knees just so you don't lock out. And now let's bend the right knee and press your left hip back. Feel that heel to glute stretch. And let's reach the left hand up to the sky. This is a twist. Left hand extends up to the ceiling. Elongate the spine, shoulders down. And now let's twist to center. Bend the left knee, press bend the left knee, press the right hip back. Reach the right hand up to the sky. Reach, retreat, shoulder back, neck and spine long for 3, 2, twist to center, gently bend the knees, grab your elbows, nod your head no, nice and gently, feeling the relaxation and release of your head, neck, and shoulders. Start to nod your head yes, even releasing the muscles in between the shoulder blades. You're in it for 3, 2, 1, gently relax the arms, bend the knees, hips come down, shift the weight into the heels, curl up, engage through the core, take it slow. Gently come up. Start to inhale the hands back up to the sky, growing really tall, pulling the belly button in. Palms are going to touch, bring it down your heart, saying thank you to yourself, everybody, for taking time to honor your body today. That was your mindful movement this Wednesday. And I applaud you for moving with me. Yay! I hope you all feel more elongated. Yes, I see people dancing. I love it. I hope you guys all feel elongated and feel really opened up as well. And just remember how important body mechanics and breath is throughout the day. Just remember that. If you want to keep doing some of those things, go for it, okay? All right, and can we do a selfie? Because my auntie's in here. Sorry, I want to like shout you out, but I want to do a selfie because it'll be awesome. All right, so really quick, sorry, auntie. All right. We're going to try for 2. Yay. Let's see everyone. All right. Yay. Danny's here too. All right. Ready? We're going to do 2. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. Last one. Sienna. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yay. Awesome. Thanks everyone. Now, if any of you feel like you do want to contribute, because a lot of us instructors always want to make sure you're taking care of the body, let me know. I'm just going to share in the chat my Venmo and PayPal. If you feel like you want to contribute, wonderful. And if you are impacted by COVID, don't worry. This is self-care from me to you. It's very important. I'd rather have you move, okay? All right, everyone. Let me know if you have questions. I'm going to hang out for a bit if you want to like say hi or something. I don't know. Or have questions, let me know, okay? All right, everyone. Have a good rest of your week. Bye, Danny. Bye, Sienna. Oh my gosh, it's so cool that you're here. Yay. How are you all feeling? Hi, Brooke. Nice seeing you.
That was good. Thank you.
Yeah, I needed that.
Me too. I needed that.
Good.
You're like, oh, there's my body.
Yeah.
Yay. Oh, thank you too, Michelle. Yay, Charlene. Yeah. So just letting you know, if you guys want tomorrow's going to be like sweaty, hard stuff, but it's fun. Just if you are going to do it, try to get sliders or paper plate. But other than that, you're all awesome. I know, right?
Is it going to be more cardio?
Yes, totally cardio.
Okay.
I know you love that, Michelle.
Good.
Yeah. Tomorrow's going to be at 4:30, okay?
Is it 4:30 or 6?
4:30. Wait, Thursday, I'm keeping it 4:30. Yeah,
Okay.
4:30.
Okay.
Yes.
Tomorrow's
So
Thursday.
same link. It's my same link.
I don't know what day it is anymore.
I don't either.
I'm just like,
That's okay, Lisa. I saw you. Bye, everyone.
all right.
Bye.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
Thank
Jump around
you.
now.
Okay, no problem. Yay.
Ugh.
Bree Boo, I love that your sister and Sienna were here.
I know.
That's so cool. I'm glad we got a picture with them.
I know. It's exciting.
Oh, this was supposed to be 30 minutes. I really don't do that. I always go over. How'd you feel? Was that good enough? Like the opening up of body?
It was good. There were definitely some bone cracks.
Yeah.